How's it going, guys? We are back in the video here, and this video is going to be my predictions for the next 4, actually more so, next 6 Millennium Master Set player items. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over my predictions and my reasons for it, and we're going to actually look at some of the cards in game, what they could potentially look like. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into the video. Okay, so starting off with the first player that I want to talk about, I feel like there's going to be a goalie, right? And the reason why I feel like there's going to be a goalie, well, there wasn't a goalie in week 1, so I'd be stunned if they didn't have any goalies for this event. It'd be a very, very surprising thing. And for me, when it comes to goalies, you can go by Wind, I'm going to go by, and this is again in the 2000s. So Brodeur has gotten a Master Set player item this year already, so I doubt he will get another one. And the next best one would probably be EVGENI NABOKOV. He had a great career, 912 save percentage during the 2000s. To me, that makes the most sense. Let's see what an EVGENI NABOKOV card will look like if he does get a Master Set player item. He's not the tallest goalie, I don't believe, but he could still be a decent card regardless. Funny enough, Nabokov only has an 80 overall this year, which honestly leads you to believe that yes, he will be getting a Master Set player item. The fact that he has not gotten a upgrade the whole year is very surprising. This guy, he's really one of the great goalies. It's surprising for sure that he hasn't gotten an upgrade, but this one would make a lot of sense for him to get it. It really would. I mean, he's, again, one of the better goalies in the 2000s. I feel like they're going to have a goalie, right? And who else are they going to really have? I mean, I guess they could have Jaguar in theory. They could have Marty Turco, but they don't have Luongo's rights, and they have had a Brodeur Master Set player item already. So that's just my logic on that. But we're going to see exactly what they go with. But that's my first one. And let's move on to the next player that I think it might be. Okay, so then looking at this right here, you can sort by this. So they've gone really by the point leaders so far. So Thorin and again, Len Alfredson, they all got Master Set player items, okay? So that tells you a lot, right? So who would be next up, you might be wondering, right? Who would be next up? So, of course, they're going to probably have a defenseman again, too, so that one could get a little bit tricky. But, again, I'm going to go with Martin St. Louis. I would say Martin St. Louis, yes, because he's one of the better performers in the 2000s, 659 points. I believe he won a Hart Trophy as well, right? So Martin St. Louis, to me, makes a lot of sense as one. I mean, again, one of the better guys in the 2000s, and this is what his card would look like. St. Louis right now is at 94 overall, and if he had a 97, he'd be probably close to max speed. Yes, he's only 5'8", 180 pounds. I understand, not the most meta card here, but still one of the better just players of the 2000s, and I'd say is very, very deserving of having a card. I really do. I mean, he would be 100% deserving of getting one. Again, a Hart Trophy, I believe he did win, so or at Ross, it was something like that. I know he won a major award, Martin St. Louis, back in the 2000s. So for me, Martin St. Louis, I believe he deserves it, and that's one of the guys on my list that I think is going to get one. Next up, I'm going to go with a defenseman here, and there are a lot of options. So for example, we've gotten an Adam Foote, right? And it's not all about points, clearly, because Adam Foote, where's Adam Foote even located here? I don't even see him right now. I don't think Adam Foote was like a big point producer, but yeah, I don't even see Adam Foote here. So yeah, it's tough to say, really. It's tough to say. I mean, he probably is here. I'm probably just missing him. But regardless, guys, when it comes to defensemen, I mean, since they had an Adam Foote that really doesn't produce a lot of points, I think they go with someone that does actually produce a lot of points. So, again, Lidstrom, I would say yes, but the issue, again, is he's had a Master Set player item already this year, right? So, they tend to not have repeat Master Set player items, so that is why I'm a little bit not sure if they're going to have Lidstrom. They just had a Gonchar flashback MSP come out yesterday as well. So, again, that leads me to believe that, no, there won't be a Gonchar Master Set player item. We're false because they don't have rights to. And the next best one would be Scott Niedermayer. So we'll see. I mean, it could be Niedermayer, but it could also be Pronger. It could be Rob Blake. It could be Dan Boyle. There's a lot of options. But for me, again, I'm going by the point logic here, and I'm going to go with Scott Niedermayer. So Scott Niedermayer would be a very good card for sure. He's 6'1", 200 pounds, lefty. He'd be really fast. He'd probably have close to max speed with speed synergies, right? So, like, he's 93 speed right now. At 97, he'd probably have 95 speed at least, and then maybe with Fly the Zone or something like that, or Wingman, he'll have 97 speed and 97 Excel. So he'd be a very good card regardless. I mean, and I would certainly enjoy using him. I think that'd be a very good choice by EA. And, again, it could be really Pronger. It could be Rob Blake. There's a bunch of options you could have and make the case for, but for me, Scott Niedermayer is one of the guys that I'm going to list here. And then back to forwards now here. I was looking down the list and really seeing guys that potentially could be here. And again, not many options here. Yager, again, he's had a team builder card. Like Cavalier is not in the game. Kovalchuk is not in the game. I would really love any of those cards, but I just don't think they're in the game, unfortunately, and that's the thing. I don't know if they're right. So for me, looking down this list, I kind of run out of options here. I mean, I feel like the most logical one probably would be NASLUND, but again, you can make the case for other guys, but NASLUND hasn't really gotten too many upgrades, so NASLUND could certainly be a guy that I think they consider, at least. I really do. So we're going to see exactly if NASLUND is the guy, but if he was, let's see what his card would look like. NASLUND right now at 95 overall here, 94 speed with synergies boosted. At a 97 overall, he would be even better. I think NASLUND would be a fun card to use. 6 foot, 195, would have a max out shot pretty much. So that's the one good thing about NASLUND. Is it going to be him? I don't know. It probably won't be. Again, it's just a for fun video I make here. I'm not trying to say that these are all going to be hitting on the money. I mean, if I get even one of them, I'd be pretty happy. St. Louis, I think I'm pretty confident in because of his awards and stuff and just how big of a player he was. Not literally. But yeah, I could see St. Louis being the guy for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case. But I think NASLUND as well is a really safe choice. But let's see. I'm also going to make my predictions on the 2 95 MSPs that are upgradable to a 98 just for fun. Okay, so looking through all this right here, I mean, again, I think a fun one could be, it's just tough to say here. I mean, you could go with the SEDINs technically, right? But I don't know. It's a really tough one. If you look down the list here, a lot of these guys are not, yeah, I think you can go with the SEDINs, right? So you go with Henrik SEDIN, I mean, he probably, yeah, and Daniel SEDIN. Because, I mean, no one really, I mean, they have MARKUS in theory as one of them, but I think Henrik and Daniel SEDIN would be really cool. I guess, well, they have 3 Canuck MSPs. I guess that's the other question that maybe you have to wonder. But, I mean, that'd be fun, personally. I would like that. I think people would be, like, you know, down with that for the most part, as long as they're actually, like, usable cards. Because looking at their cards, they're not amazing, like stats-wise, skating-wise. But, hey, let's see what they look like. So you got Henrik SEDIN here at 96 overall. So it'd be a +1 to this overall. He'd have probably 92 speed. Yeah, 92 speed he would have. 92 excel. You would definitely need him to have some speed synergies there. Probably fly zone and wingman really to really make him usable. 96 speed, something like that. But yeah, this would be a fun card. Henrik SEDIN, no doubt about it. 96 face-offs, 99. Obviously, if you boost synergies onto him. Then you got Daniel SEDIN, who's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, they're pretty much carbon copies of themselves. Daniel's got a better shot a little bit. That's really about it. Face-offs are a little bit worse also, but the SEDIN would be a good story, a cool 2 cards they choose for it, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see what they go with. And again, those are my fun predictions just for the week, because why not? I mean, who knows if I'm going to be right? I'm probably going to be wrong, but for fun, why not? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Who do you guys think is going to be getting the Master Set player items, all right? I mean, 4 players, the best of the 2000s. Who will be getting them? From 2000 to 2010, this is, by the way, guys. I'm sure there'll be a goalie. I'm sure there'll be a defenseman, a forward. That's why I kind of listed each position. For the 95s, there'll probably be 2 different positions. Forwards, I don't know. We'll see. It's for fun, though. If you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join the Discord, talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.